And I applied. I knew my time was coming to short, and so I applied, and was approved. And they had a certain time you had to go, and they took. I think in that particular group there were probably 25 or 30 of us. And they took us on a boat on a bus, and we went over to this Arvin compound. They had some big warehouses there, and they took us to this one warehouse, and it was a big warehouse, but there was only a small portion of it where they had any weapons. But all the weapons they had were World War II German stuff. They had stuff like P-38s, and there wasn't a big selection. Don't trust me. I mean, you just had some. They had stuff like P-38s, which is that German gun, that 9mm. And so that's what I chose. You were only allowed one. I chose. They did have some 8mm, some 8mm rifles, 8mm rifles, German rifles. I've got one of them. My uncle sent that to us from Germany during World War II.
Who did that? Which uncle?
Uncle Albert.
Oh, Uncle Albert. Okay.
Yeah. And so when it came time to leave, I had that P-38. I had 375 H&H Magnum, which is an elephant gun that I had traded from a long-range reconnaissance patrol alert guy. Those were the guys that you see that were charged with going out and
Oh, can you state that those are my guns?
Oh.
Go ahead, Dad. Come on. It's on video.
Let me see. I don't know. I came home with 3 or 4 guns, but I've gotten rid of some. I sold.
What?
Oh yeah. That long range
the elephant gun you sold?
The elephant gun. Yeah, I sold that at a garage sale up in New Jersey for I don't know, $200 or something.
Oh man, I'll have to look up what an elephant gun is. Never heard of it. I was like, I wonder what these guns look like. Oh.
Well, 375 H&H Magnum is.
So do you still have any of the guns? Do you have the one from Uncle Albert?
Oh yeah, I got that.
All right, and those belong to Susie, right?
Bad. I'm afraid your brothers are going to kill you. No, I didn't bring home an AK-47 because they wouldn't allow us.
You can say Peter or Jay. That works too.
They wouldn't allow us to back in those days. But I did get a SKS, which was the AK-47 was the automatic that they were using. The SKS is semi-automatic means you gotta pull the trigger every time it fires, and that's what you gotta do with this. So I had those are 3 in the.
Were those those are what you got before you left Nam?
Yeah.
Okay, so 3 guns.
3 guns that I brought home with me.
So which one's mine?
I'm not planning to give the girls guns, baby.
Oh, that's a party pooper. I'm an expert shot. I shoot better than the boys.
I wouldn't doubt it. But anyway, if I had it to do over with, I could have brought some other guns home. But they didn't give me the time to finish my thought process when they called me up in the morning and said you can leave in the afternoon. So anyway,
I'm just glad you got out of there. Got out of there as quick as you could, anyways.
Well, I wanted to. That was the thing. I said, Mom and I always wanted to be home together on anniversary. Yeah. Well, that was like the 2nd or 3rd of July, even though I had not come until, as I say, the 6th or 7th or 8th somewhere. That was it. So I got up there and I got off and I met Mom up in San Francisco. And
how'd she get from New Jersey over to San Francisco?
Oh, she flew out to stay with the folks, my folks. I think we knew within a week I was going to be home anyways.
Yeah. So she was already there.
She was already there. Yeah, I think she was. And yeah, she had to be. And so she flew up to meet me, and so then we flew down to spend a little while with my folks, and oh no, yeah, a little while with the folks, and then headed on back. Let me see, where was I? We were going back to Fort Monmouth then,
Yeah.
and I went to the
9 months later, I was there.
yeah, that's right. You were born while I was in the AT&T course.
Mm-hmm.